welcome back to Pike Hiker's Guide to the Universe, the Star Citizen universe, that is. And here we are back in our voice attack right where we left off from before. And if you just to do a quick review, all we did was we created our command. We looked at a segment of that command to grab a word. We're repeating that back to us, and we put it into a variable. We waited a couple seconds and we say, what can I get you? And we wait for a response back, and the person has to say back, repair, restock, refuel hydrogen, or one of these responses that we want to hear back, or anything at all. And then we're going to say, I heard what you said, and we're going to repeat back to them what they said, or it's going to give us an error of invalid if they said something we don't understand, or not set. All right, so now we can start building forward based on that. So now that we're getting information back, the first thing that we want to do is we want to create some kind of a if statement. They're called if-then statements. Other, advanced. We want to begin our statement under a single condition, and we're going to do var1 has not been set. Okay, that's always first. What happens when it's not set? Now we're going to do other, advanced, and we're going to do an else if. Single condition, else if var1 equals repair. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take this and this, and we're going to move it down here into var1. So we're just taking the commands that we were doing before, and we were automatically always giving, the answer back. But now we're going to make that answer coming back as conditional. So you're only going to see that right now is if I say repair, and I'll write blue to the log, and then we'll do one more. We'll go ahead and duplicate this, and we'll bring it down here, and we'll see what it writes to the log if none of this works. Okay? All right, let's see what happens here just for this. And we've got our end condition. All right, so we're going to apply this. Reach out to maintenance services.
I heard you say reach out to. What can I get you?
Repair.
I heard you say repair.
Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact. What can I get you?
Restock. Okay. So we can see based on our responses up here, the first time we said something it recognized, so it read the statement back to us. And then at the end, as part of the end of our command, we looked at what it also had, what we had said, right? So on the second one, we didn't get the first repair. We didn't get the response back. We didn't get the verbal response, and it didn't write back into our log file, the variable. But it did write the variable at the very end, because that's part of our, if nothing happens, we still are writing this, right? So because we said restock, it didn't equal this, and it didn't equal this. So it went down here to the end. It had been set, but it didn't equal repair. So it just went through the end condition. All right, so we're trying to trap the different scenarios that we could possibly have. So we're going to continue on with this. We're going to copy this entire section. We're going to duplicate it. And then we're going to say, all right, well, if variable 1 equals restock, we're going to say it back. And then we can duplicate this again, and we can say if the variable equals refuel quantum, or refuel hydrogen, then we're good. And then we're going to say, we're going to duplicate it again, and we're going to say if it equals refuel quantum. All right, so we've got some options here. If they say repair, restock, refuel hydrogen, or refuel quantum, right? So now we have some more options. Let's just duplicate. And one of the options we had was refuel all. One of the other options we had was, we're just going to duplicate this again, was to full service. Duplicate it again. And we could have cancel. Duplicate it. We could also say nothing else. And we can duplicate this. And let's see here. The last one we have, I think, was if we said the word yes. Right, so we have yes, nothing else, cancel, full service, fuel. Let's say we've got repair, refuel, repair, restock, refuel hydrogen, refuel quantum, nothing else, cancel, yes, refuel all, or full service. Okay, so those are all our valid options that we can have. All right, so let's say okay. Let's apply that, and let's see how that's flowing right now. Reach out to maintenance services.
I heard you say reach out to. What can I get you?
Refuel hydrogen.
I heard you say refuel hydrogen.
All right, so let's try it one more time. Hail maintenance services.
I heard you say hail. What can I get you?
Full service.
I heard you say full service.
Okay. So now, what we have here is, let's say I say repair, right? But now I want to go back and I want to, well, okay, I got repair, and I'm going to do the things to get the repair button clicked, but I'm not done, right? I need to be able to get back and ask the question again. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to create a way to loop back up here. So we don't want to loop all the way back up to the top, but what we do want to do is create a section up here. So right here above the, let's say right before what can I get you, we're going to do something. We're going to go to other, we're going to go to advanced, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a marker. We want to create a jump marker, all right? And we're going to call this jump marker, let's see, we're calling the first one, let's just call it get another response. So that's going to be our marker name, get another response, but I want it to be right up here. Well, I don't want that highlighted. I just want this highlighted, and I want it right there. What we did is we created a marker that we can jump to. So now what it's going to do is let's come down here to repair, and we're going to add something in to here. So we're going to go to other, we're going to go to advanced, and we're going to say add a jump. And we want to jump to the marker, get another response. So we could jump to the end, and we could jump to the beginning of the command. But if the beginning of the command, we say that whole long segment, and I don't want them to have to listen to that every time. So we want to bypass all that, and that's why we're creating a marker right here. We just want to jump back here to a place after we've said our initial, our initial spiel when you contact maintenance services. And then we'll have a couple, at some point, we'll probably jump to the command, exit this command. We might be using that also. Let's just see what happens here when we say repair now. So we're going to save this. We're going to apply it. Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact. What can I get you?
Repair.
I heard you say repair.
Okay, so it stepped on it. What we're going to do is we're going to come out here, and we're going to, because we're doing this, we're saying I heard you say, right? We want to wait till this completes before we start listening for anything else. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this line down here so we get that 2-second delay. Well, actually, I want it up here. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. We'll put it underneath, and we'll see what happens. We'll apply that. Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact. What can I get you?
Repair.
I heard you say repair. What can I get you?
Restock.
I heard you say restock.
Okay, so you can see that when we said repair, it took us back up. And when we said restock, it did not. It just kind of said, okay, I heard you say restock, and we exited and come down here to the end condition. Okay, we do these things and then we exit. All right, so that's going to be the default. If we do the items that are in the else if statement, and then we go down to the end condition. Because we match the condition, we are jumping down here to below the end condition. We're doing the end condition and we're going out. So we're still writing our text in there, no matter which one of these we choose. Okay, but on one of them we saw, up here on the left, we saw repair, restock, restock. Right, so var1 changed. var1 was repair the first time through. Then we went back up here and we changed var1 to restock. And we came down here and then we exited out, and the last var it wrote was restock because that's the last one we set it to. If we wanted to go further, we could say, okay, let's go to this. Let's duplicate it, right? And let's jump it down here into restock. So now if we say repair or restock, we're going to get that last and jump us back. All right, so we're going to eventually put this in on all of them. So we're going to apply this. Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact. What can I get you?
Repair.
I heard you say repair. What can I get you?
Restock.
I heard you say restock. What can I get you?
Refuel hydrogen.
I heard you say refuel hydrogen.
Right, so you can see up there at the top it exited out and threw out the last one. So you see what we're building here. this get another response, we're going to duplicate that, and we're going to put it under each one. Didn't want you to take both of them. Let's put you back up here. Get another response. Let's duplicate. Move you down here. Duplicate. Move you down here. For full service, I don't want to, if I say full service, I don't need it to come back up again. If I say cancel, I don't need it to come back up. If I say nothing else, I don't need it to come back up and start listening. If I say yes, I do need it to come back up. So let's duplicate this once more and put it here under yes. If I say one thing, repair or restock or refuel, right, or refuel all, I'm not selecting everything. But if I select everything, there'd be no reason for me to ask for anything else. If I say cancel, there's no reason for me to ask for anything else. If I say nothing else, that means I'm done. Why would I ask for anything else? But if I say yes, right, so instead of coming up here, let's change this so that it makes more sense with the flow of what we're doing. What can I get you? We're going to say anything else. Up here, it doesn't make any sense to say the anything else. We're just going to wait on a reply. And we may have to put maybe a jump in here or something along those lines to get it to flow correctly. Because we're saying anything else, but it's a verbal. Well, let's move this. Instead of this being up here, let's just move it. So we want to move it down here. And let's go ahead, we can get rid of this. We don't need this pause 2 seconds. Or if anything, we could put it down here. But as long as we have this set to wait for this to continue. Before it jumps back. We don't need this 2-second delay up here because it doesn't fit in with what we're doing any longer. All right, so we're going to say copy this, we're going to duplicate it, and we're going to put it down here. We're going to duplicate it. So this is what I said, when you can kind of build one. If you know what you're doing, you can kind of build one and then start building all of the other ones because they're all going to run roughly the same. And then we just come back in and tweak each one. And we'll go ahead and copy it into the yes one also. And we'll see how this plays out now. Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact.
Repair.
I heard you say repair. Anything else?
Restock.
I heard you say restock.
All right, so we have to mess with our timing here on our speech. And only because we're doing, so we're going to say, wait, whoops, on each one of our speech things, We're going to wait for it to complete. 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 Anytime I say something, we're going to wait for it to complete. That way we don't step on. Now, I didn't really need it on the other ones yet, but we may. So let's apply that. Take a listen. Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact.
Repair.
I heard you say repair. Anything else?
Restock.
I heard you say restock.
Refuel quantum.
I heard you say refuel quantum. Anything else?
Refuel hydrogen.
I heard you say refuel hydrogen. Anything else?
Cancel.
I heard you say cancel.
All right, so we have a problem with this one. I didn't tell it to wait. Okay, so now we have to wait until it completes, set on everything. All right, kind of now have a flow going, right? And now what we're going to do is, if we don't say anything, of course, if it hasn't been set, so if the variable hasn't been set, then we didn't say anything. It means no variable has ever been set, right? And it's just going to come down here and exit out. So let's come down here into the end condition and say, for example, I didn't hear anything. So we're just going to duplicate this. We're going to move it down here to the end condition. And we're just going to say, I did not hear you say anything. Bye. If it's not been set, it's going to time out after 15 seconds and it should come here. If it's done all of this, okay, it's going to go to this end condition. Now, here's the thing. We've got all of these jumping. So if I say equals full service, what's going to happen? Well, it's going to come down here and it's going to go to the end condition. It's going to say, I didn't hear anything, which isn't what we want to happen. If we say full service, I don't want it to come to the end condition. I want to put the end condition right here. So we're going to do a other advanced exit command. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to exit this command. As soon as we say full service, we're done. We're out of here. Now, we'll be adding some stuff in here, but we want it to end up. We don't want it to go to the end condition. Cancel. We want to do the same thing. So we're going to duplicate this. And when we say cancel, we want to exit the command. We don't want to go back. And when we say nothing else, that means we're done also. So we're going to duplicate this and we're going to put it down here. So if I say full service, cancel, or nothing else, we don't want to do this end condition. The end condition only is going to be used when the variable has not been set. All right, so we've got all of our words covered, and we've got what's going to happen if we say nothing else or cancel. So let's see where we're at. Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact. I did not hear you say anything. Goodbye.
Okay, so it exited out with the variable never being set, and it gave our command at the very bottom. So let's see what happens when we do cancel or exit now. Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact.
Restock.
I heard you say restock. Anything else?
Repair.
I heard you say repair. Anything else?
Cancel.
I heard you say cancel.
And it exited out. Our flow is kind of working the way we want it to work. We've got it kind of flowing pretty good. Now, the issue comes into, what if we say something that it does not expect? Right? So we have that turned on where we can continue on any speech. So now we have to do one final statement here at the very end. Before the end condition, we want to do other, advanced. We want an else conditional block. And we want the else conditional block to be up here. Okay? So this is going to catch everything else. Anything that we haven't caught. We've caught the cancel, we've caught the nothing else, we've caught the yes. We've caught all of our options unless they say something that we don't understand. So what we're going to do is, we're not going to say what they said because the system doesn't care. We're not going to write it in blue because the system doesn't care. But what we are going to do is, we're going to put this down here in the else. Well, we're going to copy it. Let's duplicate this and put it down here into the else. Okay, and what we want to do is say, in this one I say, I did not understand you. Please try again. We're going to wait till the speech completes, and then we're going to go back up and start all over again. So let's see how this works out. Say OK, say apply. Contact maintenance services.
I heard you say contact.
Repair.
I heard you say repair. Anything else?
Restock.
I heard you say restock. Anything else?
Applesauce.
I did not understand you. Please try again.
Repair.
I heard you say repair. Anything else?
Nothing else.
I heard you say nothing else.
All right. So now we kind of got our flow here. So we have it taken care of. If it doesn't understand something, that all falls into the else category, and it's going to go back up and try again until you say something. If we say nothing else, we're going to exit out. This was just building our flow of the program. Now, of course, we're going to be doing different things in the game, right? So, for example, I have all these sound files that I created. So I would be pulling in my sound files, and I would be pulling in the commands that I'm going to use to run the actual game. Such as, the F1 command, bringing up the screens and making the selections on the screens and setting my mouse control. So we'll do that on the next video, but I just wanted to get the rest of this video done and get the flow going for our command here. So we've got the contact hail, we've got everything we need. I believe in our flow, we've got it going back up and we've got it exiting out depending on what conditions we've met. So we're just going to run through it one more time just to make sure, but I think that's it for this. And then we'll continue on in the next video and start getting it actually set up for the tools that we're using in game and the sound files. So let's go through it once more. Hail maintenance services.
I heard you say hail.
Repair.
I heard you say repair. Anything else?
Yes.
I heard you say yes. Anything else?
Restock.
I heard you say restock. Anything else?
Refuel quantum.
I heard you say refuel quantum. Anything else?
Refuel hydrogen.
I heard you say refuel hydrogen. Anything else?
Nothing else.
I heard you say nothing else.
So let's just go ahead in here into our nothing else. That means we're done. And we'll say, instead of I heard you say nothing else, let's change this around. So we're starting to get it more customized. I don't need to know that you heard the variable. I already know that you're hearing the variable. So we'll say, when you say anything else, okay, we've completed our order. Your order will be processed shortly. Thank you. Okay. And then we'll go here to when we say cancel, we'll say, instead of all of this, we'll say, your order has been canceled. See you next time. If we time out, it's going to say, didn't hear you say anything, goodbye, that's fine. If you say yes, we're going to say, let's go ahead and just get rid of that altogether. Don't need that. And down here, we'll change this instead of saying anything else because we said yes. We're going to change this to I am waiting with bated breath. And if you say full service, we really don't need to say the variable anymore, so we're just going to delete that out of everything. So that was in there, right, to help us track and make sure that everything was working correctly. I don't really need it to be part of, just like I don't need the write anymore. So we'll get rid of all of these. Actually, let's cancel that. And let's make a duplicate of this. Okay. And we're going to call this our sample. And we're going to make it so that you can't say it, but I want it in the system so I can go back and look at it, okay, if we need it for some reason. So let's come back over here. That way I have all the commands that I need. If I kind of forget and I need to go back and look at them, I can. And let's go back up here to the maintenance services one, and we'll get rid of the, I don't need you to say that. We're just going to say anything else. I don't need you to write that. I don't need you to say that. I don't need you to write that. Don't. I don't need that. And we'll say something here. Actually, let's Control Z that if it'll let us. Let's go ahead and change what this says. say full service coming right up. Get rid of this. And we'll edit that so that it waits. Although I don't think we need to wait on this one. Okay, I clicked it. All right. Don't need the variable here with cancel, but we do want to say something here. I thought we already done that, but I guess we canceled out of that. Your order has been canceled. See you next time. Okay. And nothing else means that our order is complete. Your order will be processed momentarily. And when you say yes, I see we said I'm waiting with bated breath. And get rid of the var, get rid of the var, get rid of the var. All right, so we're cleaning it up a little bit. And up here, we'll say welcome to maintenance services. Welcome to the automated menu for maintenance services. Repair, refuel, restock, hydrogen, refuel, quantum, refuel all, full service, or cancel. All right. So that's going to be what it should start up with. All right, let's see how this flows and what we got to fix. Contact maintenance services.
Welcome to the automated menu for maintenance services. Please say, repair, restock, refuel hydrogen, refuel quantum, refuel all, full service, or cancel to exit the automated menu.
Refuel all.
Anything else?
Restock.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
Your order will be processed momentarily.
Contact maintenance services.
Welcome to the automated menu for maintenance services. Please say, repair, restock, refuel hydrogen, refuel quantum, refuel all, full service, or cancel to exit the automated menu.
Restock.
Anything else?
Applesauce.
I did not understand you. Please try again.
Refuel hydrogen.
Anything else?
Cancel.
Your order has been cancelled. See you next time.
Contact maintenance services.
Welcome to the automated menu for maintenance services. Please say, repair, restock, refuel hydrogen, refuel quantum, refuel all, full service, or cancel to exit the automated menu.
Refuel?
Anything else?
Yes.
I am waiting with bated breath. Anything else? I did not hear you say anything. Goodbye.
All right, that's pretty close to what we're going to do. The only thing I'm going to say here is I did not understand you. I did not hear you say anything. Did not hear you say anything. Your order has been canceled. Goodbye. Say okay to that, and then up here, this wanting. That was under the yes. Yeah, wanting. Okay. We're waiting. All right, so we're waiting with bated breath when you say yes. We're canceling the order if I don't hear anything. I did not understand you. I think that's about it. I think we're in pretty good shape here. Let's apply all that. Contact maintenance services.
Welcome to the automated menu for maintenance services. Please say, repair, restock, refuel hydrogen, refuel quantum, refuel all, full service, or cancel to exit the automated menu.
Repair.
Anything else?
Restock.
Anything else?
Yes.
I am waiting with bated breath. Anything else?
Refuel hydrogen.
Anything else?
Applesauce.
I did not understand you. Please try again.
Refuel quantum.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
Your order will be processed momentarily.
All right, so the only thing we're going to add there is something along the lines of nothing else. It's a little dry here. Your order will be processed momentarily. Thank you for using the automated maintenance contact maintenance services.
Welcome to the automated menu for maintenance services. Please say, repair, restock, refuel hydrogen, refuel quantum, refuel all, full service, or cancel to exit the automated menu.
Refuel quantum.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
Your order will be processed momentarily. Thank you for using the automated maintenance menu system.
That's about it. I mean, if you have any questions, please feel free to write them down and submit them to me. If there's something here that you didn't quite understand or I didn't cover it well enough, let me know and I'll revisit. I think that's going to cover almost everything on this part of it. The rest of it would be, again, me doing the actual customizations within the game and adding the keys and the mouse movements and everything like that in game. And I'll show you how to do that, and that'll be in the next video. And I don't think I'm going to bother showing all the audio files, although I've used them on the original that I showed up. I'll show you how to get to them, or how you would you would add them to the system, but I don't think I'm going to go through that entire process. So on the next one, we're just going to go ahead and set up the screens. So I'll see you on the next one. Thanks guys for watching. Bye bye.